This is Jenny. Jenny's pregnant with her first child. She's excited, nervous, hopeful, but every night Jenny lies awake, tossing, turning, and watching the clock tick past 2 a.m., then 3 a.m. Jenny is one of the 1 in 3 women who experience insomnia during pregnancy. And it's not just about being tired. For those women experiencing perinatal insomnia, there's an increased risk of poorer birthing outcomes, postnatal mental health conditions, and it can even impair bonding with the baby. For Jenny and the thousands like her, the impact extends far beyond the bedroom. But what if we could change that? Well, we already know that there's a proven treatment for insomnia called cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia. It's a non-pharmacological therapy and it helps people change unhelpful sleep habits and thoughts. And there is a lot of evidence showing that this therapy is safe and effective. And our research team has even developed a version designed specifically for the perinatal period. It's delivered online by clinicians and is supported with emails that provide timely strategies throughout pregnancy and postpartum. So why aren't women like Jenny receiving perinatal CBT-I? Because somewhere along the pathway from the development of the program to real-world delivery, our treatments are getting lost. Referral pathways are unclear, awareness is low, and without a streamlined system, even the best therapy can sit unused. So we asked, how can we take perinatal CBT-I and make it work in the real world? To answer this question, we employed a methodology called a hybrid effectiveness implementation trial. And this is where we conducted a randomized control trial to test the effectiveness of perinatal CBT-I on a larger scale. And at the same time, we also aimed to examine how we could implement this in the community. For the effectiveness part of the trial, we randomized over 500 women late in pregnancy to receive either perinatal CBT-I or sleep hygiene alone. To look at the implementation part of the study, we interviewed the women who received perinatal CBT-I, the clinicians who delivered it, and the stakeholders who could help bring it into practice, including GPs, psychiatrists, obstetricians, psychologists, and many, many more. From their voices, we uncovered 4 key themes. For the first, it works. 81% of women found the program effective and felt better when they used the strategies and worse when they didn't. Clinicians saw real life improvements and stakeholders believed that it could improve sleep, mood, and family well-being. All of this aligns with previous studies that show that CBT-I can lead to real life improvements in insomnia.
Once I had a few episodes where I was like, oh, okay, this is successful and I can do this and I can get back to sleep more quickly. I think once I established that, then I was much more keen to utilize it.
2, it's easy to use and easy to deliver. Women valued the flexibility of emails and audio supports. Clinicians and stakeholders thought the structured format is super helpful. And we all know that a program that is easy to use will reach far more people and make a much bigger impact.
In terms of the intervention itself, it was quite clearly laid out again, very manualized, where it's like you go through this material, and then once they do that, you go through this material.
3, time is a barrier. Postpartum exhaustion made it really hard for women to engage. Clinicians had competing demands, and stakeholders worried about their limited time to make referrals. We need to consider how we further tailor the program to overcome the time barriers.
The only reservation I have is we're already quite short on time. So adding another additional thing that we have to talk about will put us under more time pressure.
Despite these challenges, everyone had ideas for how to expand the program. Women suggested extra touch points like a website or podcast to reinforce the strategies. And clinicians highlighted the need for a supportive professional community in order to keep the delivery of the program strong and consistent. And lastly, stakeholders said that referrals must be simple and streamlined. So what does this mean? Well, it means that perinatal CBT-I is valued, it's feasible, and it's needed. Yes, there are barriers, but our study doesn't just identify these barriers, it shows us exactly how to break them down and how to build the bridge between the development of our programs to real-world delivery, with flexible delivery, a connected clinician network, and streamlined referrals. And that is why our findings matter. Because if we act now, we don't just help new mums sleep better, We improve their health outcomes and allow them to thrive because we know that better sleep in pregnancy means better mental health, stronger families, and brighter beginnings. For Jenny, for her baby, for every family.